Hello and welcome to this video. This one hasn't quite started how I intended, which is why I'm jumping on here to introduce it, because if you saw the London video, if it's out, again I'll link it, if not it's the one that's coming next. Basically I filmed a video talking about our trip to London, and I also filmed sort of an update for Eloise and what we got in the Prime Day sale. If I'd included that all in one video, it would have been very, very long. So I thought I would start off with all of the Prime stuff and the Eloise stuff for this video, but let's get going. While I've got you, I might as well fill you in on some of the things that Eloise has been getting up to. So she's coming along with, I think it's gross motor skills. So like kicking a ball, throwing a ball, jumping. So I'll add in a couple of little clips here of her practicing those skills.
You do a throw again, Eloise? Yeah. Oh, what a throw that is. Through the legs. Went through your legs.
Mommy.
Can you do over the arm throw again? Can you throw it? Left-handed? Oh, what a throw that is. Throw again. Throw the ball. Throw it to mummy. Oh, right on the legs. Can you kick it? Good kick. In a better position for you. Very good kicking.
Ready and jump! It's alright, Jeff.
Eloise, can you jump? Eloise, can you jump?
Can you jump?
Can you jump? Oh, nearly. And again, can you jump?
Maybe don't go quite so low. What are you eating?
Can you jump, Eloise? Jump.
Yeah! Like the high.
We have also started introducing her to some films because both me and Pete really want us to have, like, when possible, like Friday family film nights. But obviously currently she's a year and a half and can't sit through a film. So we're introducing her to some Disney films over the past thing. So we've watched Moana 2, Cinderella, and we've just started Frozen. She really liked Moana, Hey in particular, and then she then got a little bit obsessed with chickens. So we took her to a local farm to us, which mainly has chickens and not many other animals that you can go and see, to show her the chickens. So this is that, and I found it very cute.
Cluck, cluck. What is it, Eloise? There's the fence.
What are they, Eloise? Are they chickens?
Yeah, chicken. Well done. And the chicken's going in their house. Shall we see what else there is? Yeah, there's a goat over there. Did you just see that?
As I mentioned Jeff earlier, I'm not sure he's overly impressed with having a toddler in the house. Case point A in this video for you.
It's your fault for getting on the chair, Jeff. I don't think Jeff's enjoying that, Eloise. Come on.
So that had been going on a little while before I took the video. poor chap wasn't overly impressed at going, "Wee, Jeff," but also I find it very funny. So yeah, I'm not sure he's overly impressed with the idea of a toddler, but he's being very patient, which is good. The other thing I was going to talk to you about in this video was the Amazon Prime Day stuff, because we did a bit of shopping, so I thought I would show you that, but I need to get through some of the other mess before I can show you that. So I'll come back to you when we do the old Amazon bit. So for Amazon Prime, we've basically over the last few weeks just been compiling a list of things that we needed, not necessarily for Prime Day to come, just so happened that it did. And we went through and saw if anything was in a deal. Something that I thought about certainly, but was yet more cups for Eloise. So she needs to learn how to drink from an open cup. Now these aren't open, but the process of drinking out of it is the same. So I wondered whether those would help, because basically she just goes at the top and just tips it all over herself. So I'm wondering if that will at least help the motion. I found with other things like that, that's been the way of getting her to pick up a skill pretty quick. They came in a set of 2. So we do have 2 of these, which we don't need 2, but so she got yet more cups. I now understand all of the like TikToks and memes and all of that stuff of parents saying that they just have a cupboard full of cups for their kids, because we're getting close. We've got a lot of them, but we'll see if these work at all. I have a temptation to maybe just open one and keep one in its packaging, because if it doesn't work, or you know, if we find that we don't use it, I can sell one of them. I don't know if you won't be able to see, but out that window there, big trees. They've been cutting them down between Pete and our neighbour, but they are big old branches, and they fell on our washing line and broke our cover, so we had to buy a new washing line cover. So we have one of those, because needed before it gets all manky, although we've had a lot of rain, so it might be that it's already going rusty and manky. But I don't know if to go and put it out now, even though there's still some more branches to come down, thus it might break again, or whether to wait until they've done that. But I don't know how soon they're going to do it, and also the weather's a bit pants. Not actually from Prime Day, but they're on the pile here. We've got some more sleeping bags for Eloise from John Lewis. Since she was first born, we've been using the John Lewis ones, the NEJ version. These were on sale. I think this is the last size that she's going to be able to have. This is the 18 to 36 month ones. And then I guess we need to think about putting her into a bed with a pillow and all of that. But I don't really understand how and when you make that transition, so that's something I need to look into. So that's what's in the kitchen. Come with me to the lounge to see all the boxes we've got there, because I need to open some of that. Some of the other things we got in Prime are actually going to be Christmas presents. This is a really bad angle for my double chin. Are going to be Christmas presents, so if they're for Eloise, I'll probably show you in the next couple of weeks. If they're for anyone else, you won't see them, because my family watch the videos, and let's be honest, it's me that's been thinking about presents, so it's my family that will be getting them at the moment. But yes, boxes. This is the other stuff. I've been opening boxes, so someone's got interested and come to see me, haven't you, Jeff? Jeff? Leave your toes, haven't you, Jeff? But yeah, in box number 1 of really exciting things that we needed and just bought on Prime because it made sense. A toilet brush, because we need a new one upstairs. This basically looks exactly the same as the one we have. We bought the vapor plug from Calpol. We're getting to that season. She basically had a really bad cough last week, which resulted in a night of where she was like coughing for 3 hours.
So I ended up just sitting in her room with her here so that she was semi-upright and could breathe a bit better. It wasn't like a blocked nose, that one was a cough, so we have also bought some cough medicine for her. But in preparation, we also now have the vapor plug-in things and some refills for this for the inevitable time when she gets a stuffy nose. And I was having a look at the they call it the AQS, don't they? The ages, questions, and basically the questions and stages things. I was looking at the 2-year one. I don't know why, I just happened across it and thought I'd have a look at what skills they were expecting or thought their 2-year-old would have. And one of them was to screw like turning a jar, and although she does the motion, she doesn't always go fully. And these were a £5 on Amazon, and they're just some blocks to twist and turn, so we got her those. She can have them now, that's not going to be a Christmas thing. They're a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be, but that's fine. 8 pieces for her to twist about and get onto each other, so I'm sure she'll enjoy it. Right, box number 2. So this is what is in box number 2. We have as of yesterday, 20-month-old child, so that's just over a year and a half. She's not that far off too. So it's time to think about potty training. She does show signs of being ready. We're going to attempt to bypass the actual potty and go straight to the toilet. So we have 2, seats to go on the toilet for her. Although they still seem pretty big, don't they? But we'll see. And then 2 footstools as well. The reason we have 2 is because we're fancy and have 2 toilets. So we're going to have one for each thing. The steps will also be helpful as we're trying to teach her to like wash her hands and things as well. So she'll actually be able to get to the sink hopefully with these. So yeah, any tips on, potty training, particularly if you potty train bypassing the potty, again, let me know in the comments below. We're not going to actively do a lot at the moment, partly because our nursery doesn't have the facility to do it in the room that she's in. She needs to go up a room, and that probably won't happen until she's 2. Although, I don't really know with this nursery, to be honest. But I imagine around 2 is when she'll move up. So it might be that we just do it, and I don't know. I don't want to confuse it where she has to go to nursery and nappies and then that. So we've got this in place so that she can start getting used to sitting on the toilet and things. We have been, before bath time, putting her on it, but obviously it's massive and she gets a little bit nervous about sitting on the toilet seat. And like falling in, and then she goes to be in the bath instead, but that's a whole other aside. So get used to it. We're also going to move into like pull-ups rather than nappies once this batch of nappies that we have is finished, to help with the process. And slowly but surely we'll just introduce things to her. I actually got her a library card the other day, so part of the reason for that is also so that we can start getting like toilet related books and potty related books, so that she can start, life imitating art and all of that kind of stuff. We have absolutely no idea what we're doing with this, but this is our first step in that process. And we'll let you know as we go how we get on with it. But as I say, this is more of a getting her used to things than a right now we're gonna get you out your nappies thing. I think that we're still a little way off that. So yeah, that is I think everything that we ordered off Prime that I can show you now. So there's a couple of presents, and I know there's definitely at least one of those was for Eloise, but I'm going to do a separate video around some of the preparations that I've already done for Christmas. And then I don't think there was anything else. It was all done on Pete's account now, so it's harder for me to check. But I think we've got everything that we ordered. It's just I'm not sure I'm ready for this phase of life yet. So yeah. Thank you for keeping me occupied while I potter around and try and clear some of our house of different bits and bobs from packing and boxes and all of that, and letting me just sort of talk at you while I do it. So cheers. If you have enjoyed it, do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. As I said, I'm planning on showing you some of the stuff that I've already got for Christmas. What else have we got? We've got a holiday coming up in November, so I'll be filming that. So yeah, if you're interested, click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!